Latheefa Koya has slammed the move to close a dental clinic over an upside-down flag, saying that it is ridiculous. Rafizi Ramli has shared his views on Perikatan Nasional's move to team up with 12 other parties. Meanwhile, Anwar Ibrahim said that Muhyiddin Yassin would also have to apologize for allegedly making slanderous remarks against the government. Stay tuned for all this and more on KiniNews. A private dental clinic at the Pontian Trade Center has been ordered to close for 30 days. This was after it was found flying the Jalur Gemilang upside down. Sina Harian quoted Pontian Municipal Council President Abdul Azim Shamsuddin as saying that the closure notice was issued to the clinic at around 8:20 a.m. today. He said the move was taken after checks found the premises had breached the Council's 2019 Business and Trade Licensing bylaws, which included requirements on the proper display of national and state flags. Azim explained that every premises, licensed or unlicensed under these bylaws, is required to fly the Jalur Gemilang or the Johor flag correctly during certain periods, including National Day celebrations. He said that the closure order was made under Bylaw 49(2), which empowers the President to close any premises that violate licensing conditions or bylaws. Azim added that the owner may submit a written appeal during the closure period, but the final decision rests with the Council President. Meanwhile, Lawyers for Liberty co-founder Latheefa Koya has blasted the move as excessive. In a post on X, she said it is sheer madness and slammed the Johor local authorities' move as arbitrary and high-handed. She said the local authority has exceeded the bounds of the bylaws and the closure action is ultra-virus and unlawful. Latheefa added that it is ridiculous to close the premise because of the flag error, as it is not connected and incommensurate with the closure punishment. She stressed that due to the closure order, innocent dental patients will suffer most now, as they will have to reschedule their treatment, some of which could be for urgent procedures. She also cautioned that such heavy-handed action could backfire. She said at this rate, come Merdeka Day, people may avoid displaying the flag out of fear, leaving only government buildings flying it. Still on the topic, yesterday, Pontian MP Ahmad Maslan called for calm over the incident. In a post on Facebook, Ahmad, who is also Deputy Works Minister, said the mistake by the clinic, which is in his constituency, has been corrected and authorities are investigating. He said the mistake was allegedly made by a staff member who claimed it was unintentional. Both the dentist and staff have given their statements to the police, while several NGOs and individuals have also lodged police reports. Ahmad added that he has spoken with the police and will meet the Pontian Deputy Police Chief this morning at the district headquarters. Ahmad also stressed that this is not a racial issue. He said it is about awareness, sensitivity, and patriotism, and everyone, regardless of background, must exercise caution in matters of national symbolism. He added that authorities must also uphold the law at all times. Yesterday, Harian Metro reported that a viral 33-second video showed the Jalur Gemilang being flown upside down on the second floor of a 3-story shop building next to the Johor flag, which was correctly displayed. Pontian Deputy Police Chief Abdul Hamid Abdul Rahman had reportedly said that the case is being investigated and initial investigations showed that the incident was not intentional. From now on, you can also listen to KiniNews on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Scan the QR code on the screen to follow us. Pandan MP Rafizi Ramli has weighed in on Perikatan Nasional's move to team up with 12 other parties. In a video posted on his social media account, Rafizi said the real test of this alliance is not about uniting to fight Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, but it will come if they win the next general election. He said they will need to agree on a candidate for Prime Minister, cabinet ministers, and will also need to divide positions and key appointments among themselves. Elaborating, he said that this is as behind their current unity, there is little ideological similarity binding their struggle. He pointed out that these parties have attacked each other in the past, only to ally now out of convenience. Citing his own experience, Rafizi said that if they were to form a government, they would just carry out business as usual.
Kerajaan yang datang dari gabungan parti-parti yang tidak sehaluan akhirnya tidak berjaya membangunkan dasar baru untuk membantu rakyat, kerana setiap cadangan akan dibantah oleh parti yang lain. Akhirnya, kerajaan itu akan meneruskan business as usual, asalkan pemimpin parti-parti dalam gabungan dapat habuan masing-masing.
Previously, PN Chairperson and Bersatu President Muhyiddin Yassin said the coalition would prioritize pressing concerns faced by the public, adding that its official name would be decided soon. Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim said Perikatan Nasional Chairperson Muhyiddin Yassin would also have to apologize for allegedly making slanderous remarks against the government. According to Free Malaysia Today, Anwar said the claims include that the government is cruel and that it did not allocate funds for Kelantan and 100 more of such claims. Previously, Anwar claimed in Parliament that Muhyiddin had defended giving fuel subsidies to foreigners, saying that they too contribute to the country. However, Muhyiddin denied this, and Anwar subsequently ordered the MCMC to launch a probe which focused on a TikTok video. This had sparked questions of whether Anwar had been misled by a fake clip. Last week, Anwar said he had no issues with apologizing to Muhyiddin, but he is still waiting for the MCMC to determine whether the source of information he had cited was false. He added that he had 3 sources for the information, of which one was already verified as false, while the other 2 remain unclear. Despite a last-minute venue change and heavy rain, the Justice for Zara rally at Padang Awam Cenderawasih in Kuantan, Pahang drew in around 5,000 people last night. The event was originally planned to be held at Dataran Serambi, Teruntum. However, the Kuantan City Council rejected organizer Pertubuhan Kebajikan Prihatin Semambu's application without stating a reason. Participants of the rally came with banners and posters while chanting "Justice for Zara," "Reject bullying," and "Demand justice." Several figures gave short speeches, including Pahang Past Commissioner Rosli Abdul Jabbar and Bersera Assemblyperson Andan Surarabu. In his speech, Rosli stressed that the demand for justice goes beyond religion, race, and politics. He also criticized the authorities for rejecting the original venue. The rally follows the death of 13-year-old Zara Karina Mahathir. The Form 1 student from Papar, Sabah, was found unconscious in a drain nearby her hostel at 4 a.m. on July 16th. She died the next day while receiving treatment at Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Kota Kinabalu. If you like the stories we produce, consider supporting us by subscribing to Malaysia Kini. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen to subscribe. PSM Deputy Chairperson S. Arichelvan was arrested yesterday evening and released at around midnight on police bail. The arrest was over an incident during a memorandum handover outside Parliament on August 13th. He was freed after being questioned and detained for around 6 hours at the Dangwangi District Police Headquarters in Kuala Lumpur. Police had earlier issued a warrant ordering Arichelvan to report to the Dangwangi police station. He had arrived at 6 p.m. accompanied by his lawyers K.S. Bawani and Shashi Devan. On his release, Arichelvan spoke to PSM members and activists that had gathered outside. He credited his release to pressure mounted on the police by party colleagues and friends. He added that they will continue the struggle in the future and once again have proven that people power is sacred power. On August 13th, police confirmed that a scuffle outside Parliament, which saw Arichelvan falling to the ground, resulted in an officer being injured. The aim of the march and gathering was to submit a memorandum to urge the government to enact a law that would require plantation companies to build housing for their workers. Kuala Lumpur Police Chief Fadil Marsus said a report had been lodged and an investigation paper opened under Sections 353 and 427 of the Penal Code. Yesterday, the Kuala Lumpur Sessions Court acquitted and discharged Segambut Bersatu Deputy Chief Adam Ratlan Adam Muhammad of 12 corruption and money laundering charges related to the Jana Wibawa project. His acquittal came after he paid a compound of 4.1 million ringgit. Judge Suzana Hussein made the ruling after hearing submissions from Deputy Public Prosecutor Farah Yasmin Saleh. The MACC had accepted Adam's representation letter on June 3rd. We posted a poll to hear your thoughts on the court's decision on Adam's case, and here are the results. A majority of voters at 68% disagreed with the court's decision, believing that the trial should be continued until allegations are proven, while 23% think that it is a fair solution as long as the money is returned to the country. 7% of voters were skeptical of the decision, saying they understood why the compound was accepted but felt dissatisfied with it. Some voters were surprised with the amount of the fine and questioned where it came from. Others pointed out that there are elements of corruption and said that there should be justice. What are your thoughts on the issue? Share your views in the comment section below. That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, X, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Camelia. Thanks for watching.